In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up capture pages using these predefined templates, all for free. All you need is a domain name, a hosting account, and an email autoresponder. And it's using Easy Landing Page Pro. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself a free account, and you do that by going to getelpp.com, and you'll see down on the bottom right hand corner, don't have an account yet, click here to get one free. Just simply click on the link and fill in the details it requests, which is your name, email, and your desired login username and password. Now, once your account has been set up, you can then log in. So I'm just going to do that because obviously I already have an account. And you'll first of all be taken to the home page where it will explain what happens, and then you can click on Create My Landing Page. Now, in order to proceed, as I've already mentioned, you will need a domain name, you will need your hosting account, and you will need an email autoresponder. So once you have all of that, you can then click on I have these handy, I want to start. And on the pages you will see when there is a video tutorial available, there is a button that you can click in order to watch that video. Okay, and this will just help you understand what's required on that particular page. But the written description instructions are also very helpful. So I'm just going to come down, and first of all it asks me to enter my domain name, and then it asks me for a folder name, and this is a bit like a page name in WordPress. It's what will form part of the page URL after your domain name. So it'll be your domain name / and then whatever you type in this field. So let's say I'm creating a page to market my UK MLM. Then I click Next. And this is where it explains that it is currently set up to work with a select number of hosts. But what I will say is, if you don't use one of these hosting accounts but you have a hosted website somewhere else, do still try this step, as I have personally found a private hosting account that I have still to work. So when you set up your hosting account, you will have been sent an email, and in that email you will have been given your FTP server details. Now, for myself with Bluehost, mine is simply FTP instead of www, and then dot and the rest of my domain name, which is lesleyburroughs.com. Then I need to enter my username, which is my username to log into Bluehost, along with my user password, which again is what I use to log into Bluehost. Okay, so now I've given Easy Landing Page Pro the permission and access to my hosting account so that this page can be created for me on my domain. So what I now need to do is tell it what format page I want to use, and as you can see, obviously there are a number of choices. They're already set up with predefined areas for you to simply detail what you want in these particular areas. Some have images, some have videos, so you select the one that you want to use. And for this example, I'm just going to pick a very basic one just to quickly show you how it works. Now, by clicking Next, this is where it's going to start to ask me to enter the text I want to appear within the predefined areas on the template. Again, there's a video that I can watch that will explain what I now need to do. There is also the written instruction, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm just going to click in the top header. Now I know on the template that I've selected, it has the word free preset and highlighted at the start of the top header line. So I'm just going to add to that, video reveals a genuine, proven and simple business anyone can do. Now you'll see that on all of the wording I've used a capital letter at the beginning, and that's simply to help the heading stand out. That's just common practice when doing page headings. Okay, now in the landing page main content, this is the paragraph of text that will show underneath my heading. I'm just going to put without any special skills, knowledge or know-how, you can start living a life without limits. Now you need to think about where you're taking people, what you're going to show them. And at the current time, my opportunity is using the sort of tagline, life without limits. So I'm just building that into the wording of my capture page. So just think about where you're taking them, what you're going to show them, and see how perhaps you can take from that some wording that you can build into your page. Now, once you're happy with that, you can click next. Now that doesn't mean that it's set in stone. You can go back and change that text at any time. So, you know, don't fret if you suddenly think, oh, actually, I don't like the way that's worded. All you need to do is click on the back button on the left-hand side here. And obviously, you know, go ahead and make those changes. But you'll see that now on the right-hand side, there's a preview button. And this will now allow me to display the page template with the text that I have just keyed in, so that I can see what I think of it thus far. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to come back now to step 5. Again, there's a tutorial video at the top there, but this stage is where I'm going to connect the page through to my autoresponder, so that when somebody enters their details on the page, it knows where to store the details and it knows where to take the person next. Now you'll see that the package integrates with a couple of autoresponder systems, Aweber, GetResponse, iContact and Infusionsoft. Now I use Aweber, so what I need to do is go into my Aweber account, make sure that I select the list onto which I want these contacts stored, and then I need to go into sign up forms and create a sign up form so that I know that people have come from this page. So it doesn't matter what the form looks like, because the template within Easy Landing Page Pro is going to be used, not the Aweber form style. I'm going to call the form name something whereby I can recognize that it's come from this particular page. So I'm going to put ELPP because it's an Easy Landing Page Pro page, and I'm just going to put my UK MLM in accordance with the page name. Now when somebody comes through my page, I then want to send them somewhere, so the thank you page, and this is simply the URL for where I want them taken so that they can view whatever it is I'm offering them. So obviously I'm saying that I'm going to reveal about a genuine and proven simple business. So I'm just going to take them to a page I've previously set up with a video so that I can present them my opportunity. So I'm going to copy that as both the thank you page and for those that are already subscribed, simply so that if they're joining my list again, they'll just see the same information again and again. So I'm going to save that information, move on to stage 3 and say I will install my form. And what you need for Easy Landing Page Pro is the HTML code. Okay, So you'll see here that you're given an option in Aweber for a snippet, which is just very short, or you're offered the raw HTML version. So I'm going to click on that because Easy Landing Page Pro is saying they want the HTML version. I'm going to unclick the box that says include beautiful form styles because, as I've already mentioned, it's going to use the Easy Landing Page Pro form, not the Aweber style. I'm then going to click in the box, select all the text and click copy. So I'm going to come back over to Easy Landing Page Pro, click into the HTML AR code box and paste. Okay, now I'm going to change the button to say watch video because that's what I'm offering them, a video, and I can put in the privacy text, we will never share your details, we hate spam too. Okay, and then click next. Again, I can go back and change anything I'm not happy with, or I can click preview to now see the completed page. So there you go, you can see my heading, you can see the extra paragraph of text that I entered as the content. It's asking for an email address, it's got my watch video, and it's got my privacy statement just saying that we never share details because we hate spam too. And that's the page created. So there are other things you can add on, such as privacy policy, earning disclaimer, terms of service and contact details if you want to. You can also use something like Google Analytics and put a code in here to track how many people are visiting your page and how many people are signing up on your page, etc. But that's more advanced, so I'm not going to worry about any of that at this stage. I'm just simply going to click next, and now it's going to ask me to give it a unique name for me just recognizing it within Easy Landing Page Pro, because obviously I can look at all of my pages. So I'm just simply going to call it my UK MLM. Okay, nothing too detailed there, but that's sufficient for me, and I'm going to click save. So now it's creating that page on my domain within my hosting account. Okay, now you can see it's been added to my list of pages, my UK MLM. There is the URL for people to be able to access that page, and it's telling me that the status is live. Okay, so if I click on the blue link, which is my landing page name, as you can see from the red heading, that's going to allow me to edit the page. So that will just take me back to the beginning and walk me through every step again, but with all the details already preset with what I've previously keyed, but allowing me to make any changes that I want along the way. If I click on the link under the URL, it will simply open up the page as it will be displayed to anybody visiting that URL. Okay, so obviously what you want to do at this stage is type in your email address and make sure that you become a subscriber within your Aweber list or any autoresponder that you're using, and make sure that you are taken to the page that you expect your leads to be shown once they click watch video. So I hope that helps you see how you can just use some predefined templates to set up some very professional looking capture pages. As I mentioned at the start, some with videos, some with images, so obviously you can make them a lot more detailed than the one I've shown you here. It really is a case of just getting in there, getting stuck in and just having a play around with everything. At the end of the day, if you create something you don't like, as you'll see when you've created it here, you've just got a cross at the end to be able to delete it so that you can just start over. Okay, so have fun with that, and I'll see you in another video.